In this video, we're going to create an estimate for a product from the product catalogue. In this instance, I'm going to use a promotional product. I'm going to make it a water bottle. The product's already been set up in the catalogue. The process to set that up we can look at at a later stage. So I'm in my estimates screen. I'm going to hover over the estimates tab and select add new. I'm going to start typing my customer name. It's appeared from the CRM. And I'm going to choose my item type, which is going to be product catalogue. We're choosing a standard product. I'm going to call this a drink bottle, and I'm going to click next. So on this second screen, we've now got a list and search functionality to search for a product. In total in this demo system, we've got 768 products. I'm going to type in the name of the product I'm looking for. There's actually two instances of it. I'm going to take this one. So when this product was created, we put in a specification for it, and we also built a price matrix. You don't have to have this number of price bands. This is just an example. So I'm going to quote the customer for 4 quantities. I'm going to quote them for 25, 30, 35 and 40. And I'm going to click Save. So I've selected my product. The system's now taken me to another section which we call Other Costs. And I'm going to go to my promo costs, and I'm going to choose my printing type. Now in this case I'm going to say it's screen printed. And the system's asking me a question: how many positions to screen print? I'm going to say there's 2. We're going to put 2 logos around the outside of this bottle. So the system's built a cost for us based on this formula that we created when the system was set up. And in this case the formula is how many positions to screen print multiplied by $3.50. Then multiply the answer of that by the number of items, the finished job quantity, and then add a fixed cost of $20, the $20 being a setup cost. So the system's run the formula for each quantity. It's come up with a cost. This was then set up with a 45% markup, so it's added that, and that's given us the selling price for each of the 4 quantities. So that's pretty good. I'm going to say save to that. But I'm also going to come to my studio costs, because let's say we also had to actually do some of the design work. So the system's asking me how many hours for artwork. I'm going to say there's 2 hours. We'll go OK to that. So that's a simple formula, simpler than the last one. That's the number of hours multiplied by $40. And then I've got a 45% markup again. I'm also going to add a bit of a delivery cost. And in this case it's asking me a question: how much for delivery? So I'm just going to look up a delivery cost from my freight company's website, and let's say it's going to be $22. And we'll save that. And now I'm going to click Finish. So we're on the estimate summary screen. We've got a column for each of the 4 quantities, 25 through to 40. We've got a cost for the actual drink bottles. Then we've got a cost for the screen print, the artwork and the delivery. And that's all being added up to give us a subtotal. On the right hand side, the system's populated the details of the bottle that I chose, and I can modify this if I want to. Now we'd put in that the artwork was supplied by the customer, but in this instance it isn't. So I could type in there 2 hours of artwork. But what's quicker is to click on the plus button and choose a phrase that I've written in the past from the phrase book. It saves me lots of typing. I can then modify other information as I want. When I'm happy I can click Save and Stay. I can then come to my estimate options. I can select Print and Email, and the system's going to build a PDF estimate or quote template for me. It's going to bring it up on screen. Here it comes now. We can just give this a check before we send it off to the customer. So I've got my logo on here, I've got my customer's details, a bit of an introductory line. I've got the title, I just called it a drink bottle. Those are the description fields we just looked at. We've got the pricing. In this case I've chosen a template that has the tax amount broken out. And we've even got a thumbnail image of the product we're using. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to come to the email button. The system built an email for me. I don't have to write anything, and I can just click send. So that's the process to build an estimate using a product from the product catalogue, and then we also added 3 other costs for the screen print, the artwork and the delivery.